first question says a times 10 to the power 4 is a square number written in standard form. A is a positive integer. Write down all the possible values of a. So a over here is given as a one-digit number. And when we write a times 10 to the power 4 in an ordinary form or even standard form, it's supposed to be a square number. So a can be equal to 1 because 1 times 10 to the power of 4 is 10,000, which is basically equal to 100 squared. A can be equal to 4 because 4 times 10 to the power of 4 is 40,000, which is basically 200 being squared. And lastly, a can equal to 9 because 9 times 10 to the power of 4 is 90,000, which is basically 300 squared. So the possible values of a are 1, 4, and 9. Next question says the attendance at a football match is 40,000. This number is correct to the nearest 500. The number of Man City fans attending the match is 29,000. This number is correct to the nearest 1,000. The rest of the fans support Newport County. Work out the maximum number of Newport County fans that would have been attending the match. So to find the number of Newport County fans, we will have to subtract the number of Man City fans from the total number of attendants at the football match. And since they're asking about the maximum number, that means they're asking about the upper bound. So to calculate the upper bound of Newport fans, what we need to do is we need to subtract the lower bound of Man City from the upper bound of the total attendance. So we need upper bound of this and we need the lower bound of this. Why? Because it says maximum number. Maximum number can only be found if we subtract a small value from a big value. If we subtract the upper bound from the lower bound, that would give us the minimum number, not the maximum. So to get the maximum number, we subtract the lower bound of Man City from the upper bound of the total attendance. So to calculate the upper bound of the total attendance, we divide the degree of accuracy by 2. 500 is the degree of accuracy. So we'll do 500 divided by 2, which is 250. So now to get the upper bound of the total attendance, we will add 250 to 40,000. So that's going to be 40,250. Now for the Man City fans, you have to find the lower bound. So we will divide the degree of accuracy by 2. So 1,000 divided by 2 is 500. Then to find the lower bound, we will subtract 500 from 29,000. And that's going to give us, that's 28,500. Now to find the upper bound of the Newport County fans, we will subtract these two values. So 40,250 minus 28,500. And that will equal 11,750. That is your maximum number of Newport County fans attending the match. Next question says find the value of x. So we have a circle and inside circle we have a triangle inscribed. So a triangle in the semicircle where the angle is touching the circumference is always going to be a right angle triangle. This is one of the circle theorem properties. So this is right angle triangle and they want us to find the value of x, which is the diameter. So if we remake this triangle, this is your angle 28 and this is your length, and we need to find the hypotenuse. So we'll use one of the trig ratios. We have the adjacent and we need to find the hypotenuse. So we'll use cos of 28 equals to 12 over x. So x is going to be 12 over cos of 28 and that equals 13.6 centimeters. That is your diameter. The next question says find the median salary and the interquartile range of the salaries. So we have a cumulative frequency graph. And to find the median salary from this, what we'll do is we will divide 60 by 2, which is 30. So from 30, we draw a line towards the graph and look at the x value at this point, which is 30,000 euros. That is your median salary. Now to calculate the interquartile range, we need the upper bound and lower bound. Upper bound is going to be 60 times 3/4, which is basically going to equal to 45. This is your, so we need to find the 45th value. And for the lower quartile, we do 60 times 1/4, which will give us 15. So we need to find the 15th value. So this is going to be the 15th value. And then the 45th value is going to be over here. This is your upper quartile. This is your lower quartile. So for the lower quartile, what we have is 25,000. So interquartile range would be the difference of these two values. 35,000 minus 25,000, that equals to 10,000 euros. That is your interquartile range of the salaries.